Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Shani and I'm a part-time reseller. And today is Saturday morning. It is Saturday, September the 27th, and I have 10 items going out. I did not do a video last night. If you can tell in my voice, I have been sick. The other night on my video, I think I told you guys I didn't feel well, and yesterday just snowballed. I actually did have to work a little bit yesterday, but for the most part yesterday evening, I just laid on the couch like a potato. So anyway, but yesterday was a great sales day. It is the best day I've had in a very, very long time. If you're just catching my video and you've never seen me before, sorry about my nasal voice. And I'm just a part-time reseller. I do this part-time to pay off our debt. And so yesterday was just such a blessed day. I just felt blessed. And it felt like fourth quarter yesterday. It really did. And I was like, what? But I have been being consistent about posting new items, and I have really been consistent about ending and selling similar on my really old items. And I feel like that has helped my algorithm. And for whatever reason, my eBay was on fire yesterday. These are not all eBay. I did have one Poshmark sale, which was probably the best sale that's in here. I had one Etsy sale and I had one Facebook sale that I'm going to show you also. So I'm just going to jump into it, and yeah, let's just do this. So this is my last sale of last night, and it's going to go out in a 4x8 padded little envelope. I buy these off of Amazon. My links have been messed up for a while, so I'll eventually figure it out. I know I've said that before, but it is what it is. When you work full-time and you do this part-time, it just is what it is, and that's all I'm gonna say. But this was a sale last night. It's a vintage mid-century modern signed Matisse Renoir copper enamel and cloisonne bangle bracelet lot. I have them in little envelopes. I hope you can kind of see. There's the cloisonne. This one is signed Matisse Renoir. I think I'm saying that right. It might not sound correctly, but anyway, I lotted these together. These came in the jewelry lots that I've been buying. And since the one was signed and the other one was definitely cloisonne, I decided to put them together in a lot, and I did. These sold on eBay for $21. So $21 minus my fees and shipping. My net profit is $17.15. So this was a really, I was so happy about this sale. Just these two little bracelets, $17.15. So, and what a good little present for someone. So, that is going out. Next, I have my Etsy. This is my Etsy sale. It's in here somewhere, and it is also jewelry. I want to get to my title. Sorry. I'm hanging in there, y'all. Okay. I don't see. I'm sorry. It is what it is, but I'm sorry. Okay. This is a vintage 14 karat gold plated, and it is stated that it is signed 17.5-inch necklace with a lobster closure, and it is, I put marked. So just a really pretty vintage gold dainty necklace, and it has this sorry, I can't keep it. It has this lobster closure on it, and it is signed on this piece. Just a beautiful necklace. I decided to list this by itself And I've had it listed for a little while, and lo and behold, it sold on Etsy yesterday for $24, plus the shipping, of course. I always charge shipping, unless it's Mercari. So just know that I charge shipping. No Mercari sales. So $24, my net profit was $21.74. I am so happy about that. That was a good sale. And I'm glad it sold on Etsy. That's the one good thing. You can make offers on Etsy now. You can receive offers. But for the most part, people pay full price on Etsy. So also going out in one of those 8x4 little mailers. Okay, let me take a breath for a second. And coffee. Coffee is my breath. Okay. This was my Facebook sale. And I had someone local. You all know I just purchased that huge toy lot. You did see I've already sold the Cat versus Pickles plush lot the other night. So I made most of my money back off of just that lot. She had some just random little people, and these are the little fat little people. And so none of these really, some little people will comp very high just for themselves. So always comp. And what I mean by that is always look it up. Use your Google Lens to just look it up, because some of these will comp very high by themselves. So don't be afraid to always look up that. These were just kind of random ones that don't really make a good profit by themselves, but together you can do pretty well together. I did just lot these up, post them, I think for $13 for the lot of 6. I received an $11 offer, and I just accept that on Facebook. I love Facebook fees. They're cheaper than anyone else's. My net profit was $8.13, and I'm really happy with that. So not really cost of goods coming out of that, because there was so much in that lot. It was like there was no way for me to, it's kind of like the jewelry. There's so many pieces, it's kind of hard to, break it all down. So what I'm doing, I am just reusing an Amazon package. This was $0 for me. I used to, a lot of times I won't do the tape and stuff because I know that really bugs some people, but I want to get this done and go to the store and get some Mucinex. To be totally transparent, I need Mucinex, and I just want to get this done while I'm doing it. Okay, so this is just, I just reused an Amazon package, and I'm just going to shove the label right on the top. And I am really happy with that. So I am basically gonna be in the green now with any other toys that have sold. And I told you on one of my last videos, when I did go to the booth this week, there was a girl that bought like 3 things out of, because I was unloading new inventory into my flea market booth, and I said, go for it, you can look. I'll make you a deal, just let me know. And so she bought like 3 packages of toys that I had taken from that lot. So I know I'm in the green, and I have tons more that I haven't been able to take to my flea market booth. I will say most of the toys did go to my flea market booth. Other than little people, I've kind of separated and posted, and then there's some plush, which I already had one of them sell. But anyway, I'm super, I knew that lot would do good, and I'm very happy with that. So don't be afraid to kind of open your horizons to other, You know, if you're only a clothing seller, but you've been thinking about doing other stuff, don't be afraid. Sometimes you do have to just kind of jump in, and it's just like the clothing. You're going to learn what's selling and what's not. So anyway, and some old toys can be worth so much. It's crazy. Rebel the reseller, she really, yeah, she's very knowledgeable. So check her out. I really like her channel. So, okay, I'm trying to find this is an eBay. Here we go. Sorry, I got off my page. This is a recent pickup. However, for some reason, I could not find it in my inventory. It was making me mad this morning. So this is a Susan Graver women's red, white tank blouse, size large. Here is the Susan Graver performs pretty well for me. And it is a size large. This is a tank top selling in the fall. So don't be afraid to list, you know, off seasons. I know I say that quite a bit. Okay, I had to take my glasses off. Sorry, my eyesight I have trouble seeing. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm at that point in my life where I'm now having trouble seeing things up close, but my prescription is for far away. So, yeah, the joys of going through midlife, right? When your body's changing and breaking down. And I just took a shower, so my hair's, it's not greasy, it's wet. All right, so Susan Graver top, I sold for $18.99. I'm pretty sure I picked this up either at an estate sale or a bag sale, but I was tired of looking for it in my inventory, and I don't know what I did there. I did something, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I donated $1.90 to my charity, and my net profit is $14.47 off of that top, and I am so happy about that. All right, this is another eBay, and this is a little girl's Hannah Anderson. Hannah Anderson performs really well with pajamas. Their clothing is kind of hit and miss, but from my experience, it always sells, but it may be cheaper than the pajamas for sure. But this is the Hannah Anderson label. This is a size 120, which is approximately a 6 to 7 years. I received maybe they bought it full price. It was $13. Now, I got this at the Goodwill on July 16th for $3.82. That was Goodwill's full price they had on it. So I went ahead and just took a chance on it, even though I feel like it was a little bit up. So it sold for $13. I donated $1.30 to my charity. My net profit is $5.82. So not too bad, but not too good. But you know, takes up a little room. I just listed another Hannah Anderson, same size blouse I got in one of my recent hauls. I listed it yesterday, so. And I think I listed it for $8.99. Okay. This I've had a little bit. I got it in a bag sale at my favorite thrift stores. My cost of goods was 63 cents, February the 25th. I've had this a while. It is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It is a men's long sleeve t-shirt. It has the pony label, and it is a size XL crew neck. So I like Polo. I like Ralph Lauren. You know, there are some things that will just sit. Ralph Lauren is very oversaturated. There are pieces that are worth lots with Ralph Lauren, depending on what label it is. But for the most part, I know I normally will pick it up if my cost of goods is low enough. And this has sat for a while, but here we are, fall, and someone's buying it now. So $11. Like I said, my cost of good was really low, 63 cents. My net profit is $7.41. So going out in a 10 by 13. I am sweaty. My garage door. I just took a shower and now I'm sweating. Okay, there's that one. Very happy with that. Very, very happy. Okay, this is a major flop. You're gonna see the good, the bad, and the ugly with me. Y'all might be thinking, half the time it's ugly, Shannon. I don't know. But I bought 2 of these at the Goodwill. This was brand new with tag. They are Old Navy barrel, high-waisted, high-rise barrel leg ankles pants. So they are the barrel legs. The barrel legs are very much in style. There was a, I had to disclose, there was like a spot on these at the bottom. And I did try to wipe it off, but it created like a discoloration in the fabric color. I'm not quite sure. It's right there. You can kind of tell. So I had to disclose that. Now, what sucks is I paid way up for these. I had 2. The other one has already sold. Thank goodness. But I paid way up, like $12. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. I don't know why. I mean, I was thinking that barrel jeans are performing very well. Even with Old Navy, even the brand, okay? They're performing very well right now. So I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. I went ahead and I bought them. I was thinking I wanted them to be my size is what I was thinking, but they weren't. I went ahead and bought them, and I listed them. Since this one had something kind of wrong with it, even though it's new, I mean, it is new with tag. Tag is right here. And they were $44.99 originally. I know Old Navy has sales and all of that. So anyway, I posted these, excuse me. I posted these for, what did I post these for? I think $22. The other ones I had for $24. I received several offers on these. Low, $16, $15. I just declined them. Because I mean, I knew I paid 12 something and I thought, well, I gotta at least break even after fees and everything. So that's exactly what I did. I received an offer of $20. I donated $2 to my charity out of these, and my net profit was $1.09. So hey, I'm in the green, and I'm super happy that I just fit these in a 10 by 13 little Ziploc thingy. So I took a chance saying that I would fit it, and so I'm glad I did. Okay. All right. So, hey, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Just go on with life. I originally purchased these on July 16th. So, both of those barrel leg pants are sold now. All right. This label is sticking. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing one, and I was. Okay. This was some more jewelry. This is a lot of vintage to now Christmas costume jewelry. It's a lot of 67 items. I put brooch and pins. I really don't know how to separate this other than just sending it as is. Okay, I might actually kind of divide some of this out, but I have a good box for it. This is the lot it's really, a lot of these are nothing, but there are a couple cute little pin brooches in here. Like, look at this little ornament. That's really cute. But a lot of it is just, you know, vintage little brooches. There's some necklaces. There's bracelets. There's button covers. Just a whole mix match random lot of stuff. And I just posted it for $12.99 on auction, and that's where it went for. So it went for $12.99. I'm happy with that. It's just a big lot of, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I did donate $1.30 to my charity. My net profit is $8.53. So just more money back towards all that jewelry. And the girl did reach out to me yesterday. She has another lot for me. But I told her I was sick and we would catch up later, and she was fine with that. So, okay. This is my good Poshmark sale. And I gotta fit it in this 12 by 15. I know I can do it. I can do this. This was such a pretty dress. And I just knew when I saw it, it would sell to the right person. And it's so pretty. Okay, so it is an Alex Evening Royal Blue Sheath. Okay, Alex Evenings is the brand. Royal Blue Sheath Evening Cocktail Dress with split sleeves, size 14. So it's this royal blue, beautiful cocktail dress, and it has this embellishment on the side. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Like with on the right woman, this would be just absolutely gorgeous. They are split sleeved. I just thought this dress was so pretty. And I got it at the Goodwill. It was 75% off that day. My cost of goods was really good. Sorry, I gotta focus on this just for a second to try to get it to fit in a 12 by 15. Okay, my cost of goods on May the 20th was $262. I knew it would eventually sell. It was just a matter of the right buyer. I posted this for $58, and guess what? They bought it full price on Poshmark yesterday. I am very happy with that. And I know I said, I feel like my Poshmark sales have definitely increased since the whole shipping change. I don't know if it's just that or if we're getting closer to fourth quarter and people are just more active. But I did make a comment that I felt like it's more active, but they've all been lower priced sales. And for the most part, that's correct. And then I ended up getting this one. So I am super happy with this. And I knew it would perform. It was just a matter of time. So, you know, I got this in the middle of summer. So my net profit on this beautiful dress was $43.78. My best net profit of the day. And I believe I got this in a bag. I ran out of thank yous. It's on my to-do list today to buy thank you stickers. So $43, I'm super stoked about that. It fits perfect. All right, 12 by 15, it's going out. All right, my last one to show you, and I will package this off screen. I am reusing an Amazon box. I should have saved that one for the last since it was the best sale, but This is a vintage Corelle pie dish. My title is Vintage Corelle by Corning. Blue velvet pie plate, pie pan, pie dish. Is all the pies necessary? No. I think I copied off of another title and just went with it. But my my cost of goods was 94 cents. I got it July 31st in a bag sale. I sold it for $15. I donated $1.50 to my charity, and my net profit is $7.94. So very pretty. I grew up with Corelle. My parents still use it. Actually, the gold. It was the gold and white one. But I had never seen, and you know, don't come at me, but I had never seen a pie dish with Corelle. It's really kind of more rare, I think, than the other pieces for sure. But anyway, so when I saw these, I knew they were older, and I wanted to pick them both up. So this is definitely the pretty blue flower one, but the other one has already sold. It was in a what sold a few weeks ago, I believe. But anyway, that is all I've got. So yay for a magical day, really. It's been so long since I had that many sales in one day. So far it's Saturday morning. I take that back. I did get one sale on Poshmark. It's very low, a low item, but that's okay. So far for the week, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 23 sales so far for the week. So I am surpassed last week's for sure. So that's good news. I did send a message to the buyer of James the Butler, and I was just like, hey, I saw that it got delivered. I wanted to make sure everything's okay. Truthfully, he had not bought, he's never bought anything. So I think he was looking for that piece. He found it on eBay and he bought it. So I'd like to know what's going to happen with him, you know, where he's going. But anyway, I feel like I'm safe enough to make that payment last week for my debt now. I was kind of waiting because I wanted to make sure like it wasn't going to be a fiasco return or something. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make that payment from last week that we talked about. But anyway, that's all I've got. Have a blessed weekend, and hopefully when you see me next, I'll be just a slightly better. See ya.